All right, it is movie review time again, and I recently took the opportunity to watch Madam Web. Now, I'm not going to say much about the plot. I really want to kind of jump into some of the issues I had with it. First of all, I don't think I have quite as much venom, towards this movie as some people do. Is it a good movie? Absolutely not. Is there a good movie that was in there that could have been made? I really believe so. I really think it's had tons of potential, but there were so many missteps, so many mistakes, so many things they could have done different. I just have lots and lots of questions, and in the short time that I've got, I'll try and think if I can cover a lot of them. There's scenes where characters just end up in a place, and I'm going to give some stuff away, so I'm going to say spoilers, so if you don't want to hear anything, stop now. But like characters just show up suddenly in a place that, if you think logically about the time it would take them to get there, does not make sense. Like there's a scene where Dakota Johnson's character ends up, I think it's in the Amazon, where her mother was doing research, and she leaves, and then suddenly she's there. She found the exact place where the mother was. Took no time to do this. She meets the people who helped her mother give birth to her, who have all the secrets and everything. And then she turns back around and she's back in the U.S. in time to, try and save the day. Logical stuff like that makes no sense. The three young ladies, there's a scene in the forest where they're deciding if they're going to stay there or not, and they decide to leave. They have a campfire built, and they just leave the campfire. And I know it's being picky, but it's stuff like, there's a scene where Dakota Johnson has stolen a taxi cab, and she parks it, and she gets and pries off the license plates on the front and the back, and it just seems like she leaves them there with a crowbar. Now, maybe she carried them off. I don't know, but it just seemed like she just left them there. And I'm thinking like, well, wouldn't they obviously know this was the taxi cab that you had? Just stuff like that. The timelines, and I know, this is Sony, but it's tied to Marvel. What timeline is this in? Because it starts in 73. It jumps to 2003. She's 30 years old. Ben Parker's there. Mary, Peter Parker's mother, is there. So which Spider-Man is this? What timeline are we even living in? And then the villain, what is his motivation? The only motivation he seems to have is not want to be unalived, which is a great motivation, but I don't think that's enough to drive the story. And I know I'm speaking fast, but my time is running out. Yeah, it's lots of issues. Definitely, I would just wait until later to see it. I'm going to give it no stars.